Oh, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. We're going to do a raffle update. We're going to do a drop update. We're going to talk about, I got three things to do with this video. First, let me say this, and I am definitely reading it. Guys, listen, we don't have many katana on the channel. I have the utmost respect for those of you who are practitioners, those of you who are cutters, those of you who take the arts. Please never think that I don't. I'm going to do the pronunciations the best I can, give you my opinion and take, and tell you who this is from and what the cause is. Now, here's the deal. This is the SHENG Saint NIHONTO, okay? It was donated to the raffle for Donnie B All Day by Karl. Karl has a channel. Check him out. Awesome. Karl is a fantastic cutter and a great guy, great brother in the blade, but he has a channel that has all kind of stuff on it. Karl. What I am going to do is tag him in either the title or the description. Go there, check him out, check his channel out. It's just kind of a wholesome, folksy channel. He does a little singing, a little picking, very intelligent when it comes to knives, very well practiced in cutting. I haven't looked at this. He, like many of you have said, Scab, let me see what we can send for this raffle for Donnie B All Day. Now, it's Thursday the 27th. Here's the deal. I was going to wrap this raffle up next Thursday. I've still got to talk to Joe. I've still got to talk to Sabo. Because of everything going on, instead of next Thursday, I would like to wrap it up next Sunday. Well, let me give you a date, and I'll explain why. So, the first Sunday in August would be the 6th. So instead of wrapping it up on Thursday the 3rd, we'll wrap it up on Sunday the 6th. Now, there's a couple reasons I'm doing that. One is, we've got so much good stuff in, I want to be able to showcase it. Now, guys, Megatron's in the other room. She is recovering nicely. Dude, there are literally hundreds of messages, and if I'm being honest, I'm going to miss some. So let me use this video to say, from me and from Megatron, thank you. From the bottom of our hearts, dude, for the love, for the support, for the prayers, for the well wishes, for the willingness to do whatever needs to be done. Thank you so much. She's in the other room. She's over there sleeping. That's why I'm not my normal hyper shouting self. That being said, guys, as I'm unwrapping this, let me do my intro, and then we'll get into the meat of the video. We're going to do three things. I'm going to show you this SHENG Saint NIHONTO. I'm going to give you a good look at it. We're going to talk about a drop from Work Tough Gear. And then we're going to talk real quick about a question I was asked that I thought was a phenomenal question. And then I'm going to do a couple of comparisons, and we're going to wrap it up. Hopefully we'll get about a 15-minute video. This is absolutely gorgeous. As I take it out and give you some good looks at it, guys, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, stats are everywhere. We know that they are. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. We back to blue over here. We support Leo. It's the most misunderstood thing we do, and that's okay. That's because we live in the good old US of A, and you do not have to agree with me or my causes. They're mine. How do you do it, Scabber? Well, I don't break the damn law, and when I do, because I accept responsibility. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So again, I am not a practitioner. I'm not trying to do anything disrespectful with the katana, but I do want to give you some good looks. Now, I will say this. Karl did shim the scabbard, for lack of a better term. That's all I know to call it. So it's got a very tight, very snug fit. Let me read just a couple of things. The cotton Ito, the wrap is tight and it is secure, and it feels real good in hand. I'll tell you guys this, and I'll say this to you honestly. I never saw what everybody saw in a katana until Karl actually sent me one as a gift, a real katana. And then I thought, okay, I see the deal. The balance, the weight. Now, guys, this is appraised at between 350 and 450. Karl was the second owner. He was very honest about what he paid for it. But here's how you can win this for $5. We are doing a raffle for Donnie B All Day. He is in some bad health. We all know this. I've got several videos on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pin his PayPal account in the description. I'm going to pin my email address. You shoot him, you donate to Donnie's PayPal. Every $5 gets you a ticket. Scab only got $5 to donate. Donate the $5, screenshot it, send me the receipt. It has no pertinent information on it. I take no funds in, none whatsoever. You are now in the raffle. I will confirm within 24 to 36 hours. If you have not heard from me within 24 to 36 hours on my latest video, Scab, I haven't heard from you. I do not take offense to that. I've had 2 situations where I've had to have somebody send it to another email. That's why I ask you to do that. Now, this is a real hamon, and it's beautiful. I'm going to do a short probably from the other room tomorrow. Well, you can see the hamon there. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous hamon that is real. The other thing that Karl wanted to point out, the Sumagawa, which is the raised skin, is a higher grade with medium to large nodules. And you can actually see that. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it correctly, but right in here, and you can feel it. It's got some higher to medium nodules. Feels really, this thing just feels dope in the hand. Now, Joe from JS Bladecraft is donating Hitachi and I believe another katana. I do not want to speak out of turn, Joe. If you would do another video, showcase what you're donating, I would appreciate it. Here's the deal. $5 per raffle ticket. We're trying to raise about 12 to 30, well, trying to raise 15 grand. Donnie is doing his part by selling everything he has, apparently, to raise the money for his health. That's why I am so on board doing this. 1, he's a brother and I would do it regardless. But 2, he's busting his ass trying to raise funds. Here's the deal. We're going to have 2, if not 3 katana. We're going to have 3 custom knives, all between $500 and $600 each. We have some vintage frost cutlery type stuff that you're not going to get anywhere. It's just kind of mad cool. Very special young man donated that, and we're so appreciative to him. We've got guys who've dealt beautiful work tough gear tops, and guys, listen. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. That's why I'm not naming specific names right now. I don't have my list. But we've got everything from custom to production run. I'm going to use the next weekend and the next 10 days to showcase everything. But guys, this is gorgeous. The Tachi that Joe is donating is gorgeous. To the person who buys the most tickets, Donnie is giving a knife as a thank you. We're not asking you for handouts. And somebody inevitably, and here's what we're going to do. Let me just tell you how we're going to do it. We're going to do a Blade Talk Live. There is a function on StreamYard where it's fair and it's random, and it will randomly pick. What we're going to do is I'm going to get with Sabo, I'm going to get with Joe. When we cut the raffle off, we're going to give everybody, say you bought 10 tickets. Well, you might be numbered 20 through 30. We're going to list it like that. We're going to do the live, and we're going to let it roll. Guys, do not miss. And I'm telling you, man, I'm donating a work tough gear that's never been used. $200 or $300. I'm just telling you. And I'm telling you prices, not to make anybody feel bad, but none of that shit. To tell you, you know how hard it is to get work tough gear. How many of you actually are ever going to buy a real katana? I mean, come on, son. A custom knife. It's not going to happen. Bobby Shoe, and I got to shout Bobby out because he has donated one of his designs that's not even in production yet. So we got prototypes. I mentioned prices to tell you for $5, and listen, it's random. I'm telling you, it's random. I'll put my hand before God on my son's life and my grandfather's grave. I got nothing, no dog in this fight. That's why I'm not taking in funds. I'm paying all the damn shipping. I'm coming out of pocket. That ain't to pat me on the back. That's to tell you, I don't give a shit who wins. Now we're at the 10-minute mark. We need to move on. Karl, bro, this is dope. I wanted to cut with it. I want to cut with it so bad. Here's the thing. Backyard Knife Dude, who was the first guy ever to shout me out, first guy ever to gift me anything, sent me 2 katana. And Backyard Knife Dude was the one who taught me to pay it forward. He gave me 2 katana and I gave them both away. But I love these things. Now I have one. I am blessed with one because of Karl. But I want to cut with this so I'm not going to because it's for a raffle. But guys, for $5, you got a shot to win. Now the more tickets you buy, obviously the better chance you get. And write this down too, because this is the only damn time in your life old Scab's going to sound like a salesman. But I have no problem shilling this because you're getting kick-ass stuff in return for a shot with $5. I might get in it. Then at my luck, I would buy one ticket and everybody'd raise hell about it. Okay, moving on. July 28th, I am dropping a hard use video. Lord willing, you guys, shit just happens. I'm sorry. But Work Tough Gear is a company that I represent, okay? There's no need in even acting. They send me knives to demonstrate. I keep the knives. That's why I don't sell these things. I have a weird thing about it. I'm not sitting in judgment of one single human being. Don't come at me with that bullshit. It is a personal decision. I am being upfront now. I was asked, do I really believe in Work Tough Gear or do I get kickbacks? I am not mad at that question. None whatsoever. Nobody's ever phrased it that way. I used to be real weird about it. Oh, this ain't QVC and just jump up and down. And I thought, you know what? Here's the deal. I use the knife the way it should be used. I use it as a tool. And let me just say this to you. I am humbled and I am honored every time somebody buys a knife that they've seen on this channel because of my demonstrations and they are in love with it. I'm humbled. That's why I use the knife. Now, if you're one of these guys who just, get a knife and going to baton it through a chain, I'm not the channel for that shit. Just telling you. I would throw out this word of warning. Watch some of these knives that are bomb-proof and all that. And really and I'm not knocking anybody. That's one thing, and I said this from day one. From the time I started this channel, I will not knock another knife reviewer. I won't do it because I know what it takes to turn the camera on. But what I am telling you is do a little research into that knife. Not because it's bad, but because there's a knife I'm thinking of right now that is bomb-proof. Sure is. And I've seen a lot of people, I'll take that for my survival knife. You'll be dead in a week. Because it was made to baton through logs. That's what it was made for, son. Not knocking it. I have one. Love it. What I'm telling you guys is this. I do my reviews the best way that I know how. I put enough pressure. I'm going to chop through a 4x4. Yes, I cut paper. And people think that makes a brittle edge. I, to this day, don't think I've had a Work Tough Gear chip. I'm going to be honest with you. Do I shill for them? No. They give me knives to review, and I appreciate it. They're not the only company that does. And I try to be upfront and honest and give you the best review. I tried to duck away from being a QVC, but here's the deal. I do have some influence on what you buy, according to you. So I want to be man enough and honest enough with you to say, hey, yeah, they send me these to review for free. I keep them. I'm going to give you the best review I have. I want feedback, Scab. I bought it. Some bitch broke within a day. I need to know. The only thing I can tell you is this. Now, tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That means 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The Nomad Camp 12 will drop on Work Tough Gear's website. If you'd like, I'll put a link in the description. The only thing that I can tell you guys is this. I don't base my review on shit except what's in my hand. Well, Scab, so-and-so told me, that they don't do their quenching right and 4 knives exploded. Get out of here with that. Either send me a link or don't post that shit on my channel. I will get irate about stuff because we don't do secondhand. I don't do, well, I heard. That used to be like, I told my son one time, he kept saying, well, Dad, they said this. I said, they did this. I said, son, don't let they and them get your ass whipped. I base my reviews on what we do. Is it the best? It is for me. There's way better review channels out there. Way better, far better. I don't duck from that. I don't give a shit. Good on them, man. I watch them. I'm members to half of them. They don't return a favor, but that's okay. Nobody's keeping score. So last thing, a lot of you guys are big into axes, and I am too. But we've got so far behind on reviews because I wanted to do another series. Monday will be 3 years since my boy E died. For those of you who are new here, who always see a purple bandana or you see a lot of purple in the videos, that's for Eric. Eric died. This past Monday marked 3 years that he and I did the last video we ever did together. So Monday is his will be the anniversary of his death, and I'm going to do a tomahawk review because the last review that he and I did together was of tomahawks. Now, this is the APOC double-bladed axe. Now, a lot of people made comments about the polished edge. Guys, I didn't polish the edge. This is the Estwing, okay? This is an American legend. Say what you want. It's my favorite tomahawk to date, or whatever the hell you call this thing. Here's the APOC. There are some differences. Blade-wise, they're about the same width. The APOC's a little thicker. Handle on the Estwing's longer. I can tell you this. I have 2 of these. I've thrown them like baseballs, son. All-time favorite. Will this hold up? Will it compare? We're going to find out. But Jesse, I'm thinking of you, buddy. I know you love these things, and I'll do a short. That being said, man, listen. Don't let anything be in this video taken as negative. It's not. Sometimes I like to tell you where my heart's at. I know we've done a lot of these type of kitchen reviews, and we've just had to. Life dictates what we do. Hopefully we'll be back out in the woods tomorrow. If not, we'll be standing here. I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. Thank you again. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son. Love y'all.